Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Wednesday, January 31st, the end of the month. You're watching Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com.
And breaking news now, as the Constitutional Court is now ordering the Move Forward Party, which actually won the most votes in last year's general election, while the Constitutional Court is ruling that the party's main issue on amending the Lese Majeste law or Section 112 of the Criminal Code constitutes an attempt to overthrow the constitutional monarchy. The Lese Majeste law or Section 112 of the Criminal Code carries penalties ranging from 3 to 15 years in prison for each perceived insult of the king, queen, or heir to the throne or regent. In the run-up to last year's election, the Move Forward Party proposed amendments including reduced sentences as well as a requirement that a complaint must be filed by the royal household. Currently, anyone can file a complaint of lese majeste against anyone else, and the police are obliged to investigate. As a result, Move Forward and others have argued that Section 112 is frequently used for political reasons. But in a unanimous ruling on Wednesday against the party, the Constitutional Court said that the plan to amend the royal defamation law showed a, quote, intent to separate the monarchy from the Thai nation, which is significantly dangerous to the security of the state. Stay up to date with the latest at thephuket.news.com.
An estimated 10 million baht in damages was caused by a fire that began as a small blaze to smoke out beehives in the area, and it quickly became much bigger and spread to a warehouse nearby. This was the reason for massive traffic tailbacks in the northbound section of Tepkasatri Road on Tuesday.
Talang police were informed of the fire at the goods warehouse once it got out of hand at about 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday at the location in Muwan, Sri Suton on Tepkasatri Road northbound. Initially, fire trucks from Sri Suton and Tepkasatri municipalities rushed to the scene, but they were not enough as the fire had spread to the back of the warehouse, causing heavy damage. Soon after, they were joined by more fire trucks from Chungtale, Mai Khao, Koh Keo, Phuket City, and the Disaster Prevention Office, as a total of 15 fire trucks from around the island answered the call to the scene. When firefighters arrived, the fire was burning fiercely from the roof at the back of the warehouse and spreading. The wooden roof structure and the flammable products inside the store continued to fuel the flames. It took about 2 hours to bring the blaze under control. The northbound lanes were used for traffic in both directions while firefighters battled the blaze, causing long traffic tailbacks in both directions. The owner of the store explained that she had started a small fire at the back of the warehouse that was left smoldering for hours for her beehives, but it later began to spread and she was unable to douse the flames on her own. Authorities are now investigating. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
International human rights agency Human Rights Watch, whose global headquarters are based in New York, has called on Thai authorities to not deport Russian band members of exiled Russian-Belarusian rock band B2, arrested in Phuket, back to Russia.
On January 24th, Thai police arrested the 7 band members for allegedly performing a concert without the proper work authorizations in Patong and seized their passports. The band stated on its Facebook post that during their members' interactions with police and at the court, they were not provided an interpreter, and the group members were then transferred from Phuket to an immigration detention center in Bangkok, where they are awaiting deportation to their respective countries of origin. On January 25, after spending the night in detention, the court ordered them to pay a fine, which the group said they paid on the same day. The band issued a statement that read, quote, "The concert on January 24th in Phuket went great, but after it, we were detained by police. The reason for the detention was documents that were filled out incorrectly by the organizers. It's important to note that all B2 concerts are conducted in accordance with local laws and practices. Last year, we successfully played more than 60 concerts in 3 dozen countries, including 2 shows in Thailand." In a statement issued on Tuesday, Human Rights Watch said that the Russian members of the band face persecution for their public criticism of the Russian government in regards to Ukraine if Thailand deports them to Russia. Following their detention in Thailand, Maria Zakharova, the Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson, said that the group had allegedly sponsored terrorism by condemning Russia and publicly supporting Ukraine. The band states that they believe outside pressure from Russia played a role in their detention here in Thailand, and Human Rights Watch is urging the Thai government to not deport any of the band members to Russia. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Sure that it'll be easier to clear you from my mind. watch you fall out from a window, take a bad trip to the ground. Ooh. And in the pleasure, see pressure just before you break a bone.
The chairman of the Gulf of Thailand Coastal Area Conservation Network and the Andaman branch and concerned members have filed a complaint urging the director of Phuket off of the National Anti-Corruption Commission to investigate and prosecute civil servants accused of facilitating encroachment in the Bang Khanun Protected Forest Reserve.
The complaint alleged that government officials in the area have engaged in behavior encouraging intruders to occupy and destroy the National Reserved Forest, despite its designation as Protected Forest Area. The formal complaint was submitted on Monday to the Phuket office of the NACC. The complainants argue that neglectful behavior by provincial and forest officials, along with other related government agencies, led to encroachment, deforestation, and the cultivation of commercial crops, causing irreversible damage to the island's rainforest ecosystem. Over the last year, the Royal Forestry Department granted permission to government agencies to build on the land for public use, including the Royal Thai Navy, Talang Technical College, and Vashida Phuket Hospital. The complainants argue that the behavior documented points toward favoritism and neglect of duties, potentially constituting offenses of the criminal code. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
A tourist seen in a video on social media trying to break the locks that were placed on his motorbike wheels for parking illegally, it's gone viral and prompted Phuket City Police to issue a notice warning for people to not interfere with the restraints on vehicles.
The video showed a foreign tourist using a brick to break the lock on a chain placed on a wheel of his motorbike that was parked illegally and gained widespread attention among local residents, with many comments criticizing the tourist's behavior. Police say that this incident took place on the afternoon on January 23rd, and while the tourist was able to accomplish his goal at the time, traffic police later tracked him down and summoned him to Phuket City Police Station the next day. He was handed a fine, which he paid, and the matter was closed, according to police. They went on to say that the tourist apologized for the incident and assured he wouldn't do it again. Phuket City Police urged all motorists to obey the traffic laws, including parking regulations, or else face being fined. The incident comes while traffic police in key areas of the island, namely Phuket Town and Patong, continue their campaign against illegal parking. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Local vendors at the Fresh Market 2 on Ong Sim Pai Road in Phuket Town are hyper concerned over the construction of a new shopping center in the area, which they say could put them out of business. It all culminated into a heated meeting between all stakeholders at Phuket City Municipality last Thursday.
The central focus of the meeting, which was chaired by Captain Nopon Misawat, the Deputy Director of Internal Security for Phuket Province, was on resolving concerns raised by a group of vendors at Phuket City Municipality Fresh Market 2 on Ong Sim Pai Road, who fear the impact of the Go Wholesale shopping center on their incomes. The group presented a list of issues, including fears of increased competition, traffic congestion, and potential economic downturn following the recent COVID-19 outbreak. In response, representatives of Go Wholesale emphasized the shopping center's potential to boost the economy and tourism by creating jobs and more. Construction of the shopping center is expected to create about 200 jobs and generate a total income of around 103 million baht a year. In addition, it was revealed that the developer would pay about 2 million baht a year in taxes, including sign tax, property tax, and local maintenance tax. Construction of the shopping center is expected to cost 400 million baht. The shopping center operator says they would buy products directly from local farmers and target customers such as hotel operators and large restaurants who buy in bulk. Phuket officials noted that they would continue to act as a mediator to the issues raised over the construction of the shopping center. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
We really appreciate you joining us on this Wednesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow on Thursday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.